Welcome to the Hollywood Scholar. I'm Jed Morgan, and when I heard this news, I had to laugh, because I know Marvel and really all the Hollywood studios these days have a complete misunderstanding of all the source material they deal with. They have a misunderstanding of morality, they have a misunderstanding of how to tell good stories, they have a misunderstanding of characters, but this is something next level. Now, Sony has been pretty good with their Marvel movies in the past. I mean, Venom's, both of those were okay. The Spider-Man trilogy, the newest one, okay, I really enjoyed, especially the last one. No Way Home was definitely my favorite out of the three. And they've done some good stuff and then some duds like Morbius. But what they're planning here with the Aaron Taylor Johnson Kraven movie is something next level dumb that I thought Kevin Feige wouldn't be dumb enough to do. But this character, Kraven the Hunter, is now an animal lover and a protector of the natural world. That's not who Kraven the Hunter is! Jesus Christ! That is like taking the exact opposite of what his character is. He is a master hunter. I mean, look at him. He's wearing a lion pelt jacket. His whole thing is, I'm the best hunter in the world, and Spider-Man is now the best prey in the world. What is this movie going to be about? And in part of the interview, they said he's vegan now, too. This is not who this character is. Marvel doesn't care about adapting anything anymore. They're just like, ooh, people have heard of Kraven the Hunter before. Let's make our own story and just slap the fucking name on it. That is very disingenuous and not a true adaptation. Now, this is the extreme of what Marvel's been doing for a long time. They don't give a shit about the comics. Now, I get not being 100% accurate to, storylines and making minor changes, but when it comes to characters should be the ones that are consistent through the transition of adaptation, or at least very closely so. What they're planning here is insane to me, because that is the exact opposite of everything this character is and stand for. He is a villain. He's not an anti-hero like they're trying to make him out to be. He is just like, hey, I'm really good at hunting. Oh, Spider-Man, it'd be hard to hunt him. I'm gonna hunt him. That's as complicated as it gets for this character. Kraven's Last Hunt, I've heard nothing but incredible things about that comic book run. So to reappropriate this to make some sort of eco message is very disingenuous. I mean, it's great to be environmentalist and whatnot. It's just not what his character is. If you want to make a good guy character who's all about that, sure. If you want to make an original character who's a villain who does care about those things, sure. But making this character the exact opposite of what he is and not realizing the irony in that is something that I just cannot fathom, that the people at Marvel, the people at Sony Marvel, all of them were like, that's a great idea. This character, he's just in name only. That's a great idea. People know the name Kraven. That's all that matters. Jesus Christ. I mean, you can just take a look at these comic images that are put up in this article about, he's a master hunter. He's mounting heads on the wall. He is not all eco-friendly and be like, ooh, I'm killing bad humans to be good for the environment. No, he's doing it because he loves to hunt and shoot things. Yeah, he had a Venom run, all good, but his whole deal was, hey, Spider-Man will be difficult to hunt, so I'm gonna hunt him. And say, he's hunting wild animals here in Africa, cutting off horns. He's not a good guy. He's the exact opposite. He's like the master poacher, the one who's against the environment, against animal rights entirely. He's just like, what can I kill? What can I kill? What can I kill? So making him the exact opposite. I'm not saying that he's a good guy. He's a villain. So it's okay to portray the villain doing terrible things like what he did to this rhino here. I mean, Jesus Christ, people. How can you not see the irony of what you're doing? And this stuff is wrong, I'd say, at least from our today's standards. And so to portray a villain as being wrong and doing these things is not a bad thing. So they're just making him the exact opposite of what he should be. He is not an eco-friendly person. He's not an eco-terrorist. He's not any of these things that they're saying. He's not an animal lover and a protector of nature. I mean, just look at his jacket. That's as far as things need. And his necklace, that's as far as you need to go to be like, huh? I just really am baffled about how this was able to get approved. I'm just baffled that they thought this was a good idea. And Aaron Taylor Johnson, I like him in some things, don't like him in others. He's very mixed for me. And when I heard the news that he was getting cast, I really wasn't okay with it because, yeah, you see how beefy he is. If Aaron can beef up to this degree, sure, great. But now that we hear this news about what the character is actually like, it's not about Kraven the Hunter. It's not. It's about some random dude. Why would he call himself a hunter if he's so animal friendly? It's just going to be Kraven, some dude who does some things now. So, yeah, since it's not about Kraven the Hunter, I'm not interested in it anymore. And I doubt I'll be checking it out because this sounds insane and completely disrespectful to the comic books, the comic book fans. And yeah, doing the exact opposite is really baffling to me in so many ways on so many levels. And just make a new character or find one in the comics that are like this because, yeah, Poison Ivy is kind of like that. I know she's DC, but there are characters like that in Marvel that are eco-friendly, like they're wanting to show here. That's not Kraven. Show us Kraven the Hunter in a movie form because we've never seen that before. But Marvel, Sony, they're incapable of that, it seems. And this is the way they decided to go, which is completely insane to me. But anyway, that's all I have for today. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Anon. If you like what I do here and want to see good, compelling stories that Hollywood will no longer give you, check out my book series, Odyssey of a Phoenix, a mythological epic about philosophy, morality, and modern-day mental illness issues. Books 1, Down in Flames, and Book 2, Apocalypse Then, currently on sale. Book 3, Kill the Dark, coming soon.